All right, what about now? 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 Good? All right. All right, we good? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's run it back again. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again with another one. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC and Nintendo. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, so couple things before we get started. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm trying out a new software. So I have been having some issues with the rig, streaming and stuff like that. And for some reason, even yesterday when we were streaming Days Gone Remastered, computer crashed and I was getting some like crash error messages from OBS. So I literally ditched OBS and I'm using a different software now that I'm paying for. I'm actually paying for this software. So please let me know how is the stream quality? Is the stream quality any better? And I'm also using a different capture card for my camera. I was using my old Elgato HD60S, and yeah, so I think I'm gonna retire this now, and I end up digging around and find another old capture card that I have for my camera. So let me know how the quality is there as well. I do have to add the mic to the other scene since the mic didn't. For some reason I thought the microphone would automatically detect. But so far from what I've seen, I did a private stream earlier too to kind of see if everything was kind of smooth before I started, and everything seemed to be pretty good because I've been streaming for at least I would say about 30 minutes on the private stream to test it to see, and then I was working on it for at least like 2 hours straight this morning, just to make sure everything is good to go, because I just hate when we have like any sort of like disruptions or anything like that. So far it seems like everything is looking up good. So if everything goes well according to plan, I might just be using this over OBS because OBS is just having so many freaking issues, and we just can't have that, especially with our gameplay streams and such. We just cannot have that. So just let me know y'all thoughts on that one. We do have some topics to go over and discuss today. And we have a report here for PS5 Showcase. And I think at this point, it's well overdue. So we're getting closer and closer to the summertime. We know Microsoft have already announced a showcase for June. I think it's June 8th. So I will be streaming that for you guys. And so we have this report from someone that I would say have a decent track record and has reported on things in the past and have gotten a few things here and there. So we're going to be digging into that here today for you guys. All right. Let me take some feedback before we get into the rest of the topics that we're going to be talking about. Okay, so everybody's thumbsing up saying everything is good. Silver says, hey, bro. See, I just got here. Sound is fine. Country Boy is laughing. New showcase report after months. Yes, like up the stream. Yo, shout out to Skillful. Great to see you in here, brother. Says I just noticed that to subscribe and hit the like button on the thing on screen. Yes, this is something new from the actual streaming software. So that I'm trying out. So I think it's pretty cool. And this one is more of a paid software. OBS is free. Skillful says excellent. Perfect. I'm happy to hear that. Let's see here. Let's see. You say Marlon, GameStop was sneaky today with the pre-orders. You said their website crashed. Yeah, they're always crashing. Like GameStop is always crashing. No, I want to. I mean, there's no point. I will say this. Yes, Hype Fridays. Let's go. Let's get freaking hype. Wait, let me ask you all this. Can you hear the music? Can you guys hear the music when I was playing it a while ago? Can you guys hear the music at all? I don't even know if y'all can hear the music. I forgot to ask about that too, because this is a new software that I'm trying out. So I want to know if you guys no music. You didn't hear no music during the countdown? Oh shoot. Okay. Dang. So I really gonna have to. Okay, so interesting. All right, let me see something real quick. I could have sworn you guys were hearing the music this whole time. You got to be kidding me. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to fix that. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. Interesting on why you guys are not hearing anything. Wait, let's see. Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear it now? Let me know. I think it was muted for some reason. What about now? Still nothing? Still nothing? Yes? Hold on. Let me crank it up. Let me crank it up a little bit. Hold on. All right. Let me can you hear this? All right, what about now? I turn it up just a little bit. What about now? Much louder? Perfect. Okay, cool. Hold on, all right. Too loud? What about now? Too loud? Okay. All right. Let's go! Let's go! Destiny. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? Wait. Did, hold on. There's an overload going on. Okay, hold on. Did y'all hear Kratos? Did y'all hear Kratos a while ago? Too loud? All right, what about now? Is the music better? Is that sounding pretty good? Yeah? Okay. All right. Cool. Kind of crackling. Okay. Let me see something. I don't know why Kratos. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I kind of heard that when Kratos came on. Okay, guys. Let's see. Let's Maj going again. And it's popping up. It's actually popping up right now. So, let me see. Alert box. Test. All right, there we go.
We'll make our own destiny.
How does that sound? I think that sounds better than before. I mean, I could hear it. I can hear Kratos sounding better than before. That sounds better. That sounds better, right? Yo, Maj, thank you so much, my brother. And thank you so much for being 10 months. Okay, sounds better? All right. I'm not going to mess with anything else. I'm not going to mess with anything else. That's the only thing about having new software is like, dang, man. Kratos was stirring. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that a little bit. I saw that a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm like, nah, man, we can't do Kratos like that. All right, hold on. Let me see something. All right, so members. Oh, there he is. Yeah, hold on.
We will make our own destiny.
Yeah, I would have to look into that and see why that is happening, why he's doing that. But Maj, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. He said do a test with the hype song. Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Hold on. Do I have it plugged in? Yes. 1 second, guys. 1 second. We're going to get started. Give me a second.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to
What
get
about
hype.
now?
If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get
Perfect.
hype. Get hype, get
Alright,
hype,
bet.
get hype. Get
Bet.
hype,
Perfect.
man, it's about to go down. I
Alright.
said the haters gonna hate. They hating
Alright.
on the T-flops. They can't
All
stop.
right, cool. Yo, shout outs to Maj, man, getting us started with the hype train today. Let me get that train going for Maj. Maj, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, getting that train started. And I will be adding my stream deck back to the streams. So that's fixing to be really fire. I think Venom should be fine.
We're only streaming at 1080p, not 1440p now.
Yes, I am aware of that. It's something that I'm testing out because honestly, I don't think how's the quality now compared to when I was streaming at 1440p, because I didn't want to up the resolution if I didn't have to, especially when we're talking, like, you know, doing the podcast, doing the show. I feel like 1080p should be fine. Like when we're streaming games, I think the 1440p would be better because, you know, we're streaming a game. So the higher the resolution, the better. Because if we do 4K, then we're gonna have a lot more latency at 4K. But I feel like just for talking, like, you know, podcasting and stuff, I feel like the 1080p 60 is fine. Because 1440p, I mean, the quality I think will be a little bit better, but I don't think it's a big old deal or anything like that. Yeah, I think the 1080p is fine. Like if we're gaming and stuff, then yeah, we'll do 1440p. You say yeah, 1080p is fine. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the 1080. We'll move with the 1080p moving forward. But I think this new software so far, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, is already running better than OBS because I had to do less optimization with the 5090 and the 7800 X3D. So I think so far I'm looking at the stream right now and it's saying that there's no drop frames. Thank God. So keep our fingers crossed, guys. All right. So for those of you who I guess you're still waiting to get a Switch 2 pre-order in, I do have some good news for you. So hang tight, man. Hang tight. We do have some good news. More stock. So buckle up, man. Buckle up and get hype. Like I said, I think, what was it? Yesterday I did mention that I was able to get a Switch 2. I know some people are able to get like 2, 3, got their entire household, like multiple Switch 2s. But for me, I only needed one for my entire family that I have here at the house. And you know, for streaming. So I only need one. That's it. But I know some people want multiple Nintendo Switch 2s, you know, for their family members, you know, and stuff like that, which is, you know, completely understandable. Some people need just one and can get one because they were unsuccessful, you know, on the 24th. So, which was yesterday. But guys, so Let's see if we could try to get on there and you guys can get more. Also, we have a massive Xbox title that I feel like this is kind of surprising, but not too surprising. Selling better on PS5 than Xbox. So yeah, and I think you guys know why that's the case. So we're going to talk about that as well, which I think is just kind of like, oh man, crazy. Let's see here. It says you're lagging. Am I lagging?
I'm going to be missing your whole stream on my way to work. Many blessings, Marlon. Happy Hype Friday.
Nice, man. You say you're going to miss the whole stream on the way. Say too many blessings, too many work. Okay, got you. Oh, you're on your way to work and everything. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much, Francisco. It's saying the stream is running good. I don't know. It's saying the stream is running good as far as I'm concerned. On YouTube, it's saying excellent condition, excellent connection. On the streaming software, it's saying it's fine. There's no drop frames, no lag report, nothing. So it's YouTube. YouTube is bugging, bro. If it's lagging or anything, try to refresh. It might be YouTube. I have no idea what to say. You say it's cutting out, lagging a few seconds ago. That is strange. That is strange. I don't know, because on my end it's saying there's no drop frames or anything like that. You say it's going in, it's going in and out in terms of the audio or stuttering. Yeah, try refreshing the stream and let me know what's going on. That is crazy. Let me check real quick. Yeah, try refreshing the stream and let me know what's going on. That is crazy. I mean, it's running smooth on my phone. That is crazy. Hold on, let me see. Oh wait. Wait. I saw that it just jumped a little bit. Oh, what's going on? I mean, it's running. Oh yeah, you know what? You guys are probably right. I mean, it's running. What? You guys are probably. Yeah. I hear it's going in and out. Let me do this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me try something. Hold on. All right, what about now? What about now? Is it still going in and out? Let me know, guys. It's okay now? Stream just ended. Okay now? It's fine now? It's good now? Okay. All right. Just let me know, guys. Let me know. Because that's... what's up? Hey, E, what's going on? EMC, what's up? What's going on? Okay, refresh and let me know. You said the stream looks a little bit darker. Hold on. Yeah, it's 60 FPS. It's good. Okay. All right. Bet. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But let me know if it's better. Cause there's another hold on, let me see something. It's good now? It's good? Okay. All right. Cause I was just about to say, man. I was just about to say, man, the stream crashed. The stream quality was better before. It's good. Stream ended and now it's back. Okay. I said, don't touch anything now. Let's go. All right. Cool. All right, let's run it then. Let's run it. All right, so we're going to talk about all of that stuff right here on the show for you guys today. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. We're going to get started with this PS5 showcase. I'm not going to waste any more time. You guys saying that it's running cool. So I just want to make sure, because I don't want to have a whole stream where the audio is not, you know, cutting in and out and all this and that. I don't want that. So I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. All right, so here we go. So we're at 34. All right, 25. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this PS5 showcase, guys. And this is coming from someone in the industry that has gotten some things right in the past. And so it seems as though we could be getting PS5 showcase this year. Obviously, I'm still waiting to see, you know, what comes from Jeff Grubb and like Tom Henderson, because they're like, you know, more reliable when it comes to stuff like this. But this particular individual has gotten some things right in the past, and they have, you know, ruffled some feathers here and there and things of that nature. And so back in the day, I guess they gotten some state of plays correct. And so I really wanted to kind of cover this and to kind of see exactly possibly when we could be getting this PS5 showcase. Maybe June, maybe July, who knows? I think Sony is probably going to have some games show up at Summer Game Fest. I think that's safe to say at this point. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Let me go ahead and switch scenes really. Microphone. All right, so here we go, man. As you guys can see on screen, PlayStation Showcase. PS5 fans have been waiting for 2 years for reportedly happening soon. Now, it's crazy because it's been since 2023, though. All right, since 2023. So it says right here, a new report comes the way of insider and leaker Detective Seeds, who recently took to social media platform X to tease that a new PlayStation showcase is brewing. To this end, he claims he should have some solid info on the event in a week or two. So basically, in a week or two, he's saying he should have, you know, some sort of, you know, info in regards to when the PS5 showcase is going to be happening. So even though this is extent to obviously a new rumor, and yeah, so we will see, guys. I mean, like I said, it's been a freaking while since we gotten a PS5 showcase, and I know a lot of people are just like growing, you know, impatient at this point, and I'm right there with you, man. Obviously, Sony's biggest game of the year, I would definitely say, probably is going to be Ghost of Yotei. I would say Ghost of Yotei Marathon. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. But, you know, coming from a Sony first-party studio, yeah, I would say it's definitely going to be Ghost of Yotei. Wolverine, I know not this year. I know, what was it from Haven Studios? Fear Games. I don't think Fear Games is this year. I think Fear Games is next year. But yeah, Wolverine is not coming out this year. Wolverine, I think, is going to be 2026 at this point, but we'll see. We'll see what happens on that front. But yeah, we definitely do need a PS5 showcase. And then Soros from Housemark, we're going to see gameplay on that later this year. But that's also going to be, 2026 on when we're going to be seeing that. So there's that one. But yeah, man, definitely need a PS5 showcase, bro. Like, I mean, we need to see some of the newer stuff. Death Stranding 2, that's also a big hitter for Sony as well. That's dropping in the summertime. And so I think the hype level is real, and I think that game is probably going to be the best looking PlayStation game when it drops. So yeah, but Ghost of Yotei, I think Death Stranding 2 is going to look better than Ghost of Yotei. But either way, I think most people are really, really excited for the first party output from Sony. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see some new IPs that Sony might be having in the pipeline and everything like that. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. What do you guys think? I said maybe it's better to turn off HDR. 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 I don't have HDR on. He said sound issues is happening again. It keeps cutting. I don't know, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. For the life of me, I do not know why. Okay, let me try changing it to stream only. System, nope. Stream only. Yeah, I have no clue on why it's doing that. I mean, it's lower power mode, suspends camera frame processing when device is hidden or not active scene. Don't know. Don't know, man. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if it's still cutting out. I don't know what else to do. Don't know what else to do. Let me see here. Mic check 1 2. Let me know if it's still doing it or not. It's echoing. Okay, so let me pause. Let me mute that. How about now? Is that better? No, it's not the bit rate. I'm streaming at 15,000 kilobits right now. So no. Perfect now? Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I honestly don't know what to say on why it's doing that. But you guys saying that it's good now, so we're going to rock with that for right now. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to more Switch 2 stock. I want to talk about that here today with you guys. So let's talk about that. I think a lot of you guys did not get your Switch 2s just yet. Some of you guys are like still on the fence, waiting for a price drop or whatever the case may be. But I do have some good news because it seems like GameStop, right? US GameStop is wanting to continue to cancel bots and duplicated orders to reopen inventory for Switch 2. So that is awesome. I think this is fantastic that GameStop is doing this. So whatever duplicated orders that went through or anything from bots is going to get canceled, and then they're going to, I guess, have like a different date or something like that where they're going to open up more Switch 2 pre-orders and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty awesome that they're actually doing that. So let's go ahead and let's transition to that really quickly so you guys can see. So it says right here, this is come from My Nintendo News, GameStop to continue to cancel bots and duplicate orders to reopen inventory for Switch 2 pre-orders. So yeah, this is awesome stuff. Right, so this is coming directly from GameStop. It says Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders have sold out online. We will continue to squash bot and duplicate orders to reopen inventory. Pre-orders are still available in store for the Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2 Plus, Mario Kart bundle games and accessories. Check your local GameStop store for current inventory status and stay tuned for more updates regarding Nintendo Switch 2. So this is freaking awesome, if you ask me. Awesome, 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 awesome stuff. So yeah, if you were on the fence and trying to get a Nintendo Switch 2, or maybe you're saying, hey, I tried on the 24th, I didn't get one, I really want one. Well, hopefully GameStop can come in clutch for you. I don't know. Maybe you should go ahead and check your local GameStop to see if they have any more inventory and then kind of take it from there. So there's that one. That's some really good news for people who want to just maybe get one online, or check, like I said, with your local GameStop and see if they have more in stock there, because some stores I've heard got over 100 plus. And kudos to Nintendo, man, for handling the pre-orders like a G. For handling the pre-orders really well and having more inventory than any other console in the history of a console launch right now, because they beat out PS4 apparently and PS5. Obviously, the PS5 launched in a pandemic, and it was rough. It was rough for a lot of people to get a PlayStation 5. And so, yeah, it seems as though Nintendo, apparently they said, according to Bloomberg, between 6 to 8 million units. So that's a pretty high, significant amount there of units. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think about all the stuff that we just talked about? All right. So yeah, there it is. Let me know if you are interested in still getting a Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. All right, you guys ready? How's the audio? Is the audio still running smooth? Said, bro, my GameStop is sold out on Switch 2, bro. But I camped out at GameStop to get my Switch 2 bundle, bro. Let's go, man. I'm happy to hear that. How is the audio? How's everything running? Is everything running smoothly? Cool. Cool. How's the stream running? Stream better? Stream running a little bit better for you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, stream is better. Everything's good. My man. It said GameStop was randomly restocking on the app. Oh, yeah. Also, too, check the app. Make sure you guys are doing that as well. I think that's very important. So let me see something here. Delay, maybe 2 seconds. Let me see. 2 seconds delay. All right. How is that now? Let me see. 2 second delay. I'm trying something. Let's see. 2 seconds. Let me see. Okay. No. I was just checking something out to see if everything's running smooth. All right, smooth like butter. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on to our next topic at hand, guys. Holy freaking smokes. All right, so this one right here, I'm not surprised. So we have a big Xbox game that's selling better on the PlayStation 5. Yes, you heard it right. You heard it right, guys. You heard it right, man. Now, this right here, I'm not surprised at all whatsoever, okay? And so, wow. So we have a report here of Head of Marketing Analysis, RYZEN. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's take it away. Now, look at this right here, man. Make sure you go give Mr. Elliott a follow here out on Twitter. And it says right here that Indiana Jones is selling copies on PlayStation 5 faster than it did on Xbox and Steam. That is crazy. Our estimates show that just under 5 million Xbox players checked out Indy. Just under 5 million, right? So the vast majority of these came in via Game Pass. So what he's saying is the vast majority of players that play Indiana Jones on Xbox and Steam are Game Pass subscribers. That is nuts, dude. That is cannibalism at its finest. Cannibalization at its finest. Like, this is crazy, right? So basically, people are just playing the game in Game Pass. They're not buying the game, right? And so I can't say I'm surprised. I can't say I'm surprised on this one. I can't say I'm surprised. But there's the data and everything, as you guys can see. 117,200 on PS5, 91,200 on Steam. Crazy, right? Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all, man. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Like, I'm not surprised. So, Game Pass, that's Game Pass for you, baby. Game Pass for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know, most people with Game Pass, they're not going to buy the game. You know what I mean? They're not going to buy the game. Some people are going to wait for a sale, or some people will buy the game even though it's in Game Pass. Some people will go out, but there's just not enough of those players. Most people are just going to play the game, be done with it, and move on to the next game. You know? So he says, I did, but that's just me. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, some people have Game Pass, and with them having Game Pass and such, they still go out there and purchase the game. Whilst the majority probably just play their games in Game Pass, and then they're good to go. You know what I mean? That's it. They're good to go. So yeah, man. There's that one. Say you bought it on Steam and Xbox. There you go. Some people bought the game on Steam, on Xbox. Some people just stream it on, you know, xCloud or whatever the case may be, or some people just play it through Game Pass. But it's very evident that the majority does not buy the games at all. They just play them through Game Pass, you know? So yeah, man, there's that, guys. There is that one. So let me know y'all thoughts on that one. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised at all. This does not surprise me at all. It says I buy games physical after I'm done. I resell it. Hey, there you go. There you go. It said that's why we pay a subscription service. That is true. That is true. That's why you pay for a subscription service, so you don't have to go out there and purchase the game. But at the same time, if you want to go above and beyond and support the developer, then, you know, some people still go out there and purchase it anyway. So yeah. But make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Let me know how everything is running. Let me know if everything is running smooth. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank y'all so much. Let me see. Video output. Okay, so we're running at 60 frames, 1080p. Hold on. I wonder if I mess with it. I wonder if it's going to mess up the stream. Nah, you know what? Let me just leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. I was going to change it to 1440p, but I'm not going to mess with it at all. I'll leave it the way it is. It said, we are supporting developers. We subscribe. Well, see, here's the thing, man. You know, yes, you are supporting them still, but at the same time, it's like basically you're playing the game through Game Pass, but you're not buying the game. Does that make sense? You're just renting the game. Does that make sense? Right? It's the same thing as buying a digital game. You don't own the game. You're just renting the game. So yeah, you're supporting them by playing the game, but that's it. You just renting it. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, hey, if you want to support the developer, then you go buy the game. You know what I mean? That way 100% of that money goes to the developer or whatever the case may be. So when you do it through the subscription service, and here's also another thing to think about. Right? Here's also another thing to think about. Like, when you sit there and you say, okay, Microsoft goes to whatever publisher, whatever game developer, and be like, hey, look, here's $15 million. They get an upfront bag for their game being in that subscription service, for that deal to happen, for their game to be in Game Pass. All right. So they get them upfront money. Now, some developers, some publishers will be like, nah, that's not enough. We'll take our chances independently on our own and sell our games on our own, or sell this our whatever game that we have on our own, and try to get as much profit as possible. And some developers don't freaking care. Some developers are like, listen, we're okay with putting our games in Game Pass. Microsoft offers them, 15, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, whatever, how much millions. And that's enough for some of them to be like, okay, we're good. You know what I mean? We're good with that. But I just feel like, again, some people buy the games, and then also play it in a subscription service. And that's completely fine. You're supporting the developer by playing the game in the subscription service, and you're also purchasing it physically or digitally elsewhere, or whatever the case may be. You have some people who do that. Play it in Game Pass and still go out there and purchase it digitally or physically. So most developers like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You just have to look at it from that perspective. But yeah. I said, but what's the point of Game Pass at that point? The point of Game Pass is to basically give the gamer value, right? Give the gamer the value and the option of playing whatever game that's available in the service, right? That's it. It's just to offer you value of playing whatever game that is coming to that service. That's it. You know what I mean? Like I said, the gamers are the ones that are winning. You're not in the boardrooms, doing the contracts and inking the deal between the developer or the publisher. Microsoft does all of that for you. All they're doing is putting the games in their digital storefront. All they're doing is putting the games on Game Pass for you to stream, for you to download and play on your Xbox or on your PC. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of Game Pass. The whole point of Game Pass is you have hundreds of games at your personal discretion that you can go ahead and play and enjoy, right? Now, if you want to go above and beyond and continue to support the developer by purchasing the game, then that definitely is a better option as well. Yes, you're supported by playing their games in the actual subscription service, but hey, if you want to go above and beyond and be like, hey, you know what? I love this game so much, I'm going to go ahead and purchase a physical copy, then hey, that's also sweetening the deal as well. Even the more the merrier, right? So there you go. Yeah, you don't own. That's see, that's also another thing too that people have to understand, is that when it comes to anything digital or digital or through a subscription service, you don't own any of that stuff. You're just renting. It's just like going to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or any of those places. Like, it's the same thing. You go in there. I used to work at Hollywood Video, You will go to Hollywood Video and you will rent a game, right? And then you have 7 days to bring it back. The only difference is with Game Pass is that you play as long as you want. As long as that game is available in Game Pass, you can play as long as your heart content, right? Until Microsoft pulls it from the actual service or Sony pulls it from the actual service, then the game is no longer available. But you can play as long as you want. And some people are okay with that. Some people are okay with not owning their games and just borrowing games or streaming games or whatever the case may be, right? That's why do you think GeForce Now is popular? Because most people just or the cloud, X Cloud or PlayStation cloud streaming is so popular because most people like to stream their games. You know what I mean? Most people like to they love the subscription services where they can just download and just play. You know what I mean? They don't care about having huge freaking bookshelves full of freaking physical media. Some people don't care about that. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, that's just the way to look at it. You're just renting. Any game that you see in PlayStation Plus, you do not own. Yes, you can download it and play it on your hard drive, on your PS5 or your PS5 Pro, but you do not own that game. Because as soon as Sony decides, whoops, we pull in this game, gone, completely gone. Now, if you own the game physically, you can always pop the game in and play the game because you own it physically. You have a physical disc, you know what I mean? And the data is on the disc. So why do you think people love physical media so much, right? Over digital? Because digital can go away just like this. Look at what happened recently with PSN. You guys don't remember what happened with PSN recently? I mean, we didn't have access to anything. We couldn't play our games, none of that, So me, I will always prefer physical over digital. That's just me. Period. End of story. Yes, as a content creator, I do love Game Pass. You know why? Because it gets me access to the game right there and then. You know what I mean? So if the game launches and it's on Game Pass day one, I don't have to sit here and wait for Amazon to come with my physical copy or drive and go to Best Buy and do a curbside pickup or go to Walmart or any of that stuff or wait on shipment. Oh, shipment got delayed. I ain't got time for that nonsense. I'm ready to work. You see what I'm saying? And that's one of the beautiful things, with Game Pass is like it's day one. It's right there, day one. You can go ahead and play. Plus, if you want to play these games with early access, you pay, $30 more, $40 or $50 more, whatever the case may be to play that game early, and you're good to go. So as a content creator, I can't speak for everyone, but as a content creator, Game Pass does help out a lot. It really does. PlayStation Plus does help out a lot. If there's certain games that I want to play, especially if it's a popular game, like for instance, Expedition 33. I'm going to tell you right now, Game Pass is on fire right now. You know what I mean? Like there's so many, bruh. If you think about it, let me show y'all this. Like, I'm not joking. Like just within the past month or so, like there are so many freaking games. Hold on, let me back up out of this. There's so many freaking, wait, where the heck is the tweet? Okay, so this is Tom Warren. I'm trying to tell you how much value Game Pass is for the gamer. This is all about the gamer. Bad for the industry, just like Jim Ryan said back in the day. Bad for the industry, but great for the consumer. You know what I'm saying? Great for the consumer. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day and everything, I think that this is awesome. So when you look at it this way, Oblivion Remastered, that's in Game Pass. Then you have Indiana Jones. Okay, that's in Game Pass. You have South of Midnight. That's in Game Pass. Expedition 33. That's in Game Pass. You see how much money that is? Bro, that's a lot of money. All right. That's almost about over $200 for those 4 games I just mentioned. Over $200 right there. That's what I'm saying. Value for the consumer, value for the gamer. Okay, we're not done yet. Doom: The Dark Ages, all right, which launches in a few weeks, and then Tony Hawk 3 plus 4 in July. So, bro, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And oh, I forgot Blueprints as well. So you got 7 games that you're going to want to play and enjoy, that you don't have to go out there right away and purchase. So this is why I'm telling you that this is insane value for the gamer, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to the industry always corrects itself. Because on one hand, you know, like I told you guys before, if a developer is like, listen, our game is not going to do well in Game Pass. The upfront money that you're offering us is not enough. We want to sell our games. And there's a lot of developers out there that are like that. And that's completely fine. Like if I see a game that's fire and it's not in Game Pass, I'm going to buy it. I want to play it. I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to support the developer. I've already seen people on the internet saying, hey, look, we're going to support CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077 for Switch 2. You get what I'm saying? Even if Cyberpunk 2077 was on my Nintendo, right? Like if it was on my Nintendo and stuff like that, not my Nintendo, I'm tripping. Nintendo Switch Online. Even if it was on Switch Online or Nintendo Online, most people are probably still gonna go out there and purchase it just to support that developer. And then, hey, people who do have Nintendo Online might just, you know, download it and play it on Nintendo Online. So it just kind of all depends. And like I said, like Jim Ryan said, the subscription service model does not work for everybody. Phil Spencer even said it recently in one of his interviews, like the subscription Game Pass is not for everyone. And it's true. It's facts. It's all facts. Game Pass is not for everyone. If you play multiple games every single month, right, then Game Pass is for you. If you only play maybe one game or 2 games, you know what I mean, then it's probably not for you, right? It's for that gamer out there that plays way more than 1 and 2 games. Period.
We will.
Hey, T-Rev, let's go,
my
man.
Switch 2 yesterday.
Yeah, I'm T-Rev. I'm happy to hear that, my brother. One love and God bless. Happy you got the Switch 2 pre-ordered and everything. So yeah, man. And also too, man, I will say this. Yeah, for people who pre-ordered the Switch 2, man, you're in there. You're locked in. Also, T-Rev, where did you pre-order it from? Make sure you check your email because even Best Buy, I heard, had some cancellations and stuff like that. But hey, make sure you check your email. Make sure that everything is set in stone. But congratulations, man. Congratulations. So yeah, man. He said who playing more than 50 games a month? There's no way, bro. Listen, there's hundreds of games, right? In PlayStation Plus, in Game Pass. And for me, I probably play I play a lot of games throughout an entire month. I mean, I do. Definitely more than 5 games. Especially if there's like a stack month of games like what's going on right now. Yeah, bro, I've played Indiana Jones. Okay? I've played freaking, what else? Days Gone. Okay? What else I've played recently? South of Midnight. Right? That's already 3 freaking games, bro. Already freaking 3 games. I've been like, there's so many freaking games that I could see. I've played Death Stranding. Went back to Death Stranding again. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you always like moving on to the next game. Oh, let me hurry up and finish this game again. Let me replay this game. You know, so most people on average is going to be playing more than 5 games, 6 games a month. I know for some people, yeah, Oblivion. I forgot about Oblivion. Yeah, just played Oblivion recently. Like, again, you know what I'm saying? So most people who are hardcore gamers are going to play more than 5, 6 games a month. You know what I mean? If you're a hardcore gamer. Now, if you're just a casual, then maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 a month, max 2 or 3. You know what I mean? That's it. And maybe the Game Pass subscription model does not serve you at that point. You know what I mean? And that's what Phil was saying. But what Phil was saying was 1 and 2 games a year. Nah. If you're playing only 1 to 2 games a year, you don't need to subscribe to Game Pass. You're just throwing away your money. You're just throwing away your money.
PSA, you need an Express Micro SD card for Switch 2. S1 cards won't work cause the read speed is too slow. 800 megabits per second is what you need minimal for games.
Yes, yeah. I think the company's called Lexar. Yeah, they have those next generation SD cards right now. I think it's up to 800 megabyte per second. Yeah. No, 900. I think the one that I've seen, the Lexar 1 terabyte, I think it's up to 900 megabytes per second. And I think it's almost $200 for that one. So yeah, you want to be careful when you're buying the SD card and stuff like that. But I think it's Lexar. Yeah, they have the new, SD cards and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, for those of you, yeah, let me drop the link in here to help y'all out, because some people don't know this stuff, man. And next thing you go buy the wrong. Make sure it's EX. Make sure it's labeled EX. You want to buy the EX certified, express card. You micro SD express card. You don't want to, where it says Play Pro, the Lexar one, that's the one that you want to buy. And it keeps selling out. They had, I think, who was it? Skillful was telling me about it. Right now they're sold out of the 512 and the 1 terabyte. So all they have right now is just the 256. But I'm gonna drop a link, Amazon. It's not an affiliated link. So yeah, there you go. Make sure it says Express on. Make sure it says Express on there before you go ahead. EX. Make sure it says Express on there before you buy it, because you don't want to buy the wrong SD card. And then you're like, oh my God, now you're going to have to return it and all this nonsense. Yeah, because I know people are definitely going to want more storage, and stuff like that. And I think the one that I have, like, for instance, this one right here, let me see. This is like an old Samsung Evo, like this one right here. Don't buy this. Don't buy this crap. You know what I mean? You're going to have like 160 MB per second. Megabytes per second. The read and write speed on this Joker is horrible. I think it's 200 write and 160 on the read. Yeah, very, very slow. So yeah, you don't want to buy something like this one right here, like the Samsung Evo. Yeah. Buy the Express one, and then you should be good to go. He said, let's see here. He says, otherwise games will run like garbage. Yeah. Otherwise games will run like Transformers in the sky. Games will be running like RoboCop around here. You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like straight up, bro.
I try to be a hardcore gamer now, but having a family and work is hard for me because I always end up falling asleep trying to game for a couple of hours.
100%, bro. 100%. It's hard, man, especially when you have, a wife and kids and stuff. I know it's hard for me because having my wife and my daughter with me and stuff, it's hard, dude. I can only get in about at least 2 hours. Now, if I have to review a game, like if Sony sends me a game, sorry guys. If Sony sends me a game and they send it to me like a week early, then I can tell my wife, like, look, babes, I have to review this game. And then she'll be like, I understand, do what you have to do. And then, my daughter, she will go by her grandma or something like that. And then that frees me up, you know what I mean? So I can focus and I can write my script, write down everything I need to write down about the game, polish up everything, type up everything, and get the review done. But besides that, like if I'm just gaming and it's not a review, Like for instance, the Days Gone remaster that Sony sent me that early yesterday morning, and I already knew that I was going to do a gameplay review for it because the majority of PlayStation fans have already played Days Gone, and all it is just the horde mode that I feel like is the highlight reel. I mean, yes, they added some other really cool stuff like different challenges and stuff like that, better lighting, better reflections, stuff like that, better shadows, more freakers on screen. I love that horde mode. So those are like the highlight reel, and the campaign, the story definitely looks a lot better, with it being built from the ground up to take advantage of the PS5, full DualSense support, 3D audio support, all those things. So situations like that, I can just do that on stream in one sitting. So I can play anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours, and that gameplay review is done. And the whole meaning behind the gameplay review is we're reviewing the gameplay. We're reviewing what's new, live, so people can see, oh, they added this. Oh, what's the frame rate? Oh, what's the resolution? I mean, yes, there's YouTube compression. Hey, DC Marvel, what's popping? How you doing, my brother? Thank you so much. There's YouTube compression and stuff like that. But generally speaking, people can look at those gameplay reviews and be like, okay, bro, I'm sold on it, or I'm not sold on it. Versus a general review is, okay, we play the game from start to finish and we write a review, which everybody, like I said, who is a seasoned veteran of Days Gone have already played the game from start to finish and know about the story. So a smaller amount of people haven't played the game yet. And even then, you don't want to spoil the story. You really want to focus on the gameplay aspect of the game and what the gameplay is all about, story, character, and all those things builds around the gameplay. So there's that one, man. Yo, thank y'all so much for the support today. I appreciate y'all, boys. Thank you.
That S2 demo, that's $10. It takes up 2 gigabits of space. I think there's more to it than just a demo in some mini games. Could be in for a surprise.
Whoa, 2 gigs? Holy freaking cow, dude. That is, wow. That's what I'm saying, man. That's crazy. Pantheris, that's crazy. That's why I said, yo, like when it comes to, that's why I tell y'all, get more storage. Even with PS5, I try to tell you boys, get more storage. And with Switch 2, yeah, man, that's crazy. That is freaking crazy. When is the PS5 showcase? So the report that we're hearing, it's coming from Detective Seeds out on Twitter, and he basically said within a week or two, he'll be able to have, more information on when the showcase is going to be happening. He said, hey, Marlon, said my homie, have you played Forza on PS? No, I have not. I've been so busy playing Days Gone. Man, Days Gone yesterday was fire, dude. Oh, my goodness. I had so much fun. Make sure you guys vote on the poll up there for Days Gone and let me know. But, man, holy freaking smokes. Man, craziness. Like, craziness happening. Like, I was like, oh, shoot, this is nuts. He said the stats are on Nintendo's website, so you can gauge how much space you need. Yeah, PS8. Hey, thank you so much, Pantheris. Much love, my brother. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of crazy when you sit down and think about it, because, for some people, they're not gonna like. He says if you're buying the Switch 2 to play Cyberpunk, I don't know why you would do that. Hey, but you know what, Nature Boy? Some people are gonna buy Cyberpunk to play on their Switch too, and if they're doing that means they're casual. They're a casual gamer. They don't care about the highest resolution or the highest frame rate possible or any of those things. All they really generally care about is, hey man, I just want to play the game. That's it. I don't give a doggone if it's 480p. You know what I mean? Like yesterday when I was showing off Days Gone, and it comes back to the PS5 Pro conversation, right? It comes back to the PS5 Pro conversation. Like most people, they don't care about having a crisper image. or higher frame rate or a cleaner image, whatever you want to call it. Most people, they don't care about ray tracing or better lighting for the vast majority. So whenever I was showing off Days Gone Remastered between PS5 and PS5 Pro, a lot of people was like, it's a subtle change, bro. I don't care. I don't care about how many blades of grass is on the top of the hood of the car. Like me, I noticed that kind of stuff. Like the clothing and the character models look sharper, more crisper. Frame rate seems to be a bit more smoother on the Pro. Like those things matter to me. You know, better lighting, better reflections, ray tracing, all those things, you know, kind of stand out to me and stuff. But for the vast majority, they don't care. You know what I mean? They don't care about all that stuff. So I get it, man. I get it. I completely get it. And that's why I'm like, hey, the choice is yours at the end of the day on what you would like to do, you know, with your own money, right? Some people are like, yeah, I'm going to get the Switch 2 for first party games. Yeah, I'm getting the Switch 2 for third party games. It's up to you. But just know you have options. You say, yeah, the Pro looked washed out to me. Hey, you know what? PS6, hey, man. If it looks washed out to you, hey, I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to tell you. But all I can tell you is it looks amazing on the PS5 Pro. It looks better on the PS5 Pro. You could see the base PS5 is at a 1440p resolution. Rendering from a 1440p resolution. The PS5 Pro is rendering at a higher resolution. So obviously the image quality is going to be better on the Pro. But if you're saying that the Pro looks washed out, then the Pro is washed out. But to me, looks amazing. I mean, it looks very crisp. And YouTube does not do it justice at all. YouTube does not do it justice at all. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You already know PS5 future. You already know, bro. You know how it goes around here, man. You know how it is. Eric says, so Marlon, are you telling me that the best bet is to get the highest? Yep, the Express, because the games are going to load faster, right? And you also got to remember, too, the Nintendo Switch 2 has a better cartridge. The Nintendo Switch 2 games holds a lot more on the cartridge than Switch 1, and they're also faster as well. So do bear that in mind. But yeah, that's a given in general. When you're buying any sort of SSD or even micro SD cards, you want to go with the fastest option that you can get, especially if you're trying to play games off of it. Yeah, man, you want the fastest read and write speed possible. Because the slower it is, the longer it takes to load and play the games. It says, ignore that dude. He says he's a hater, made a whole account just to say that it's bad. Hey, and you know what? That's his, you know what, Virgil, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can pull it up right now. I can literally, I can pull up my 4K 60 camera literally on stream, and I can put it right in front of this LG G4, and he will still say it looks blurry. So, hey man, hey, to each their own. You know, maybe he, I don't know what else to say. You know, but hey.
S2 onboard mem is 256 GB but less per system progs.
Yep. Like, honestly, I would go with, I would honestly go with a terabyte micro SD, because yeah, that's nothing, man. That is freaking nothing. Pantheris, thank you so much though. But yeah. It said fire up the G4 and do a Game Pass stream. Johnny says, what's up, bro? He said they report the Cyberpunk on Switch 2 is going to be 1080p at 60 frames in the hand. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. What? That lets me know that the Switch 2 is very capable. Let's freaking go, bro. What? That is awesome. And then he said, that's it. That's in handheld mode and in 1440p 60. No way. No. Wait, where's this information coming from? Where's this information coming from? No way, dude. No way. There's absolutely no way. Where are you getting that information from, Johnny Hernandez? So you're telling me in dock mode, 1440p at 60 frames up to 4K there's no way. There is no way. 30 FPS 4K ultra quality there's no way, dude. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way. It's coming from a developer? What developer? Tag me into it. Tag me into it, bro. Tag me into it. The PS5 showcase, no date on the PS5 showcase. The person who is reporting on is Detective Seeds. He's an insider, and he has gotten some things right in the past before. And he's saying that within 1 to 2 weeks, you might have some more information on a PS5 showcase. So we'll see what happens on that front. But I'll have timestamps. Eric says, thank you, Marlon, for that information news for the Switch. I'm writing that down as well, so I don't forget. He says my Nintendo Switch 2 console list come June 5th. Glad to see that you have gotten yours, Mar. Hey, appreciate that, Eric. Thank you so much, man. I much love. Said my next TV might either be an OLED or LG. Hey, let's go. Yeah, that sounds way too good to be true. That's why I told him to tag me, bro. Tag me. Cheeto said, bro, you saw my comment? No, I did not see your comment. I'm just seeing this one now, but I'm not seeing your comment. That's crazy. What? That would be nuts, dude. That would be 1080p 60 and then what? 1440p 60 dock up to 4K? There's no way. There's no way, dude. I don't believe that. Not one freaking bit. Not one bit. I believe that. Hey guys, do me a favor. Let me ask y'all this. What's the duration of the stream so far? How long have we been streaming? Let me ask y'all that right quick. Can anybody tell me how long we've been streaming? Let me know in the comments. Like if you go on your phone and just click on it, like it will tell you how many minutes. 1 hour. It says 1 hour we've been streaming for. 84 minutes. Okay. 84 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna rock with 84 minutes. 84 minutes. Okay. A bunch of people saying 1 hour. 54. Okay. Says can't wait to see what Nintendo does with this new hardware. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Say they will master the performance. The games are gonna be amazing. Yeah. 55 minutes. Okay. So, YouTube is saying an hour and 25 minutes on my end. YouTube is saying an hour. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. YouTube is saying an hour and... Hold on. Let me see something.
50% off any pizza, including...
YouTube is saying an hour and 25 minutes.
Only at Domino's.
Let me see. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is. Is it still going in and out? Let me know, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 55 minutes. It's okay now? It's 60 FPS. 34. So back in the day, I guess they gotten some state of plays correct. And so I really wanted to kind of cover this. Okay, yeah. 55 minutes. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Roundabout there. Yeah, 56 minutes. Yeah. You said mine says 86 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay. Bobby, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for being here. What it do, man? What it do? You said do a rap battle with yourself. That would be nuts. He said, Marlon, is it just me? Or there is the PG 32 UCDM is trash. I have a 65-inch Bravia 8. And it blows Asus out of the park. Well, yeah, the TVs are automatically gonna be better. Some of these TVs are gonna be way brighter than the monitors. And stuff, but I do love the PG32 UCDM. That's the monitor that I currently do have, and I do a lot of my gameplay streams on. So, hour and 11 minutes. Hey, PlayStation Legacy, what's going on? Yeah, so I guess it skipped out on the intro and everything like that, but it's all good. It's all good. At least I know so far the only issue that we had earlier was the the audio. But this is way better than how it used to be. So I said, Marlon says, are you planning to get the new TV for the Switch? Nope. I have this right here. I have this right here. I have the G4, man. The G4 is good enough. Nah, man. Nah. What I really do want is that new LG 45 5K 2K monitor. That's what I want. But yeah, that ain't fixing to happen anytime soon. So yeah, that is not fixing to happen anytime soon. So, you know, we got what we got. We're going to roll with what we got, and that's it, you know? That's going to be it. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, guys. I appreciate y'all being here. But yeah, that's what we're going to roll with. We're going to roll with that. The tweet got deleted from Switch 2 about Cyberpunk. It says, what your opinion about Forza Horizon 5 and PS5 Pro? Well, I don't own it. But from what I've seen, I mean, it looks, yeah, you're getting better lighting and reflections and stuff on the cars. But according to Digital Foundry, it says it's a night and day difference. But I haven't had a chance to even try it out myself. It said the G4 is more than, oh yeah, it better be more than enough. $2,000 TV, better be more than enough. He said, my birthday is in 2 weeks, man. Hey, time really flies. Always, King Mo. Says Sony Bravia 8 is a nice TV. Yes, it is. That will hold you for a while. That will hold you for a while. That will hold you for a while. Let's see here. Cheeto, did you say, I'm trying to figure out, because you said something, you commented and said something. I don't know if you tagged me into something or what you were insinuating. It says, put the link in the chat of that LG monitor. Okay. Yeah, that monitor is $2,000, dude. $2,000 for that monitor. Boy, I wish I could get that monitor right now. Everybody is making videos on that monitor and everything. Like, I'm like, boy. See, LG 45. Here it is. That monitor is $2,000 dude. $2,000. Boy, I wish I could get that. In my dreams, I'm gonna get it. In my dreams. Hold on, wait. Why is it not allowing me? Hold on. I got you. 1 second. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a 5K monitor. Bruh. Yeah, that's the monitor right there. $2,000, bro. $2,000. Yeah. I said, Marlon, will you be getting lost? Yep, already got it pre-ordered. Sell my ultra wide. I tried selling that thing on Facebook Marketplace. A bunch of freaking lowballers, bro. Like the most that I was gonna get for that monitor was like $600. So yeah, $600 freaking dollars. I had it up there for like $900. And the most that they're telling me, oh, $600. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna keep my monitor. No, sir. And that's not even gonna cover the monitor. That's not gonna cover it. So like I said, that monitor is over $2,000 with taxes. Like these TVs, well, you guys have to understand, these TVs and all that stuff is expensive. TVs, monitors, expensive, dude. Say, Marlon, if Nintendo don't email me an invite, I'm going to have to get Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle on June. Okay, launch day. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. He says, is Forza Horizon 5 Premium worth get? I mean, as far as if I remember correctly, you get all the cars, like all the DLC, everything for the Premium Edition. So if you are into Forza, most people are probably going to go that route. If you want every single DLC, every single car, then that's the way to do it. Yeah, it's $2,169. It says, not a problem. Bro, Country Boy, what? Country Boy, come on. Stop playing with my heart right now, man. Stop playing with my heartstrings, bro. This man said, not a problem. Country Boy, come on, man. Country Boy, come on, man. Don't get my hopes up, brother. Don't get my hopes up. Don't do that, man. This man said not a problem, bro. That monitor is $2,100, bro. Bro, you dropped $2,100, bro. We're getting that monitor today. I will personally go drive my happy-go-lucky behind to Best Buy and go get that. Man, we get that monitor, dude. I can't tell you what that's going to do for the channel. There's so many content creators right now that's making videos on that monitor, reviewing the monitor, doing all these games on the monitor. I'm just sitting here like, man, I wish I could get that monitor. Bro. He said, I got you, bro. Oh my God, dude. My heart is beating. Now you got my heart beating right now, bro. Country Boy, you got my heart beating, man. You got my heart beating really fast right now. Because ever since that monitor got announced at CES, I'm like, man, I want that monitor so freaking bad. Because this is not good for productivity work at all. Like, it's 1440p. I think it's 84 on the PPI. 84 is on the PPI. So it's not as sharp. It's not as crisp as my PG32 UCDM, which is 166 PPI. So pixels per inch is obviously higher on a 32 inch than a 45 inch, but hey, I said Digital Foundry says VRR is only in handheld. Man, you know what? I'm waiting for the Switch 2 to drop. So I don't even, whatever, dude. You know, they say this, then they say that. Whatever, dude. Whatever. We'll wait until we get more hands-on reviews on it. And 'cause Digital Foundry, man, they just been missing the mark lately. Sorry, guys. They've just been missing the mark lately. He says, any good recommendations for headphones? Was looking at the Bose Ultra. Those are really good. Those are really, really good headphones. Actually, you know what? There's some pair of headphones that I could recommend that I've used before. That is just flat out amazing and give like really good bass. HyperX has some really good headphones as well too. That you can look at. But I know Bose is really, really good. Really, really good headphones. Fortnite on Switch 2 about to be 100. Oh man, you already know that would be nuts. That would be freaking nuts, dude. See, I still need to buy myself a headset. GTA 6 at the showcase would be perfect. Yeah, we ain't getting that though. We ain't getting that though. Say what? Hey, Lethan, what's going on? Says, what's good, Marlon? Says, happy Friday. There's a new PS5 showcase coming up. So this is coming from an insider called Detective Seeds. And I'll have timestamps and stuff like that. But they said that they were going to hear from, they'll have solid info on the event within 1 to 2 weeks. And let me tell you exactly when was this. Okay, this was from April 19th. April 19th. So that was what? About a week ago? So hopefully, maybe sometime next week, they might have information on it. Man, country boy got me over here like shaking in my boots right now. This man said, I got you, bro. $2,000 freaking dollars for a monitor, bro. Like, oh my God, man. Lord, that will be a miracle if we get it though. If I'm putting thermal paste, nah. I'm not gonna tear down the Switch and redo thermal paste and nothing. Nah, man. No, sir. I'm gonna do all that. Caleb, appreciate you, bro. Says, yo, Marlon, is Newegg good to get, cheaper, budget friendly, better than a 3050 Ti? I'm looking at a 3090 Ti. Yes. Or a 3080 or a 3080 Ti. You know what I mean? Those are really good cards. As long as you're not trying to game at 4K maxed out settings, you want to get a budget GPU with 16 gig of VRAM minimum. You know what I'm saying? 16 gigabyte of VRAM minimum. If you're gonna go that route, then I would say the 3090 is a good option too, if you can find it cheap. Or you can go with like a 4070 Ti Super or something like that. That's a really good card. It said, did you see the tag? Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me check that out, Cheeto. Yeah, if you can find like a 4070 Ti Super or a 3080 Ti. A 3080 Ti only has 12 gigs of VRAM. So you're gonna run into VRAM issues there. So I would highly recommend maybe like if you can find a 4070 Ti Super or something like that, that'll be really good. Or a 3090 is still capable, or that 3090 Ti. So you can still get away with 4K gaming and not have to worry about VRAM or anything like that. Let's see here. He says, have you played? No, I have not. I'm planning on playing it tomorrow. When I have time, hopefully I can do like a blowout stream or something like that. And, I think it will be cool. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. He said, just don't be crying on the stream. You have to do your Switch death. Okay. Let me just say, hey, country boy, let me just say this. Let me just say this right now. Bro, if you drop over $2,000 for us to get that monitor, bro, I don't even know what I'm going to do. It ain't going to be just cry. I'm probably going to cry. I'm probably going to cry and I don't know, dance, run, jump. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, bro. I'm probably going to do more than all the stuff that you just said. That's all I could say. Dude, that is so generous. That would be way too generous. That's all I can say. He said, just don't be, so I already answered that. He said, Marlon, get the Logitech GE 35 wireless headphone, retail for $49.95. Okay, Eric, I'll definitely look into that one. Oh, another thing too, country boy, if you're gonna donate for us to get the monitor today, do it in the description, not super chat. Do it in the description. That way we can get it right away. That way we can get it today if you're gonna be doing it. All right, just FYI, just giving you a heads up. No, I have not played Expedition 33. I want to. They say I use the 4070 for World of Warcraft 1440p at up to 150 FPS. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a really good. If you got a 4070 or 4070 Super or 4070 Ti or 4070 Ti Super, Great cards. Great cards for 1440p. Medium settings at 4K. Maybe like medium to low settings. But still pretty good. You say you got to live stream the purchase? I'll record myself buying that monitor. Bro, if Country Boy dropped that money today, I will personally record myself running to Best Buy right away. Be like, all right, guys, we going to Best Buy right now. We going to Best Buy right now, and we're gonna get it today. All right, straight up, man. That would be, oh my goodness, that would be amazing getting that monitor, bro. I'll come home, unbox it, give you guys a first impression, and I will be uploading videos on gameplays. Doom is fixing to get ready to come out. Oh my god, what? Oh my goodness, Expedition 33. I would love to check that out on there, like crazy. Says GameStop store was trying to have people buy 200 plus worth of stuff just to pre-order. Nah, that's shiesty, bro. No, sir. No freaking sir. That's some shiesty mess, man. That's some shiesty mess, bro. Really? Why can't you just go in the store and why can't you just go in the freaking store and just buy the freaking Switch 2 or pre-order the Switch 2 without being bombarded with buying a whole bunch of extra crap? I don't like when they do that. Like Newegg was doing that with the 5090 and stuff like that. Like, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, man, that stuff is expensive. Yeah, Lucci, that stuff is expensive. Say, yup, GameStop was investigating it. Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. Them stores are going to get in serious trouble if they're doing that. Says an update for Oblivion Remaster has removed DLSS. What? Oh, whatever, dude. Whatever. Oh, my God. What monitor? The LG 45GX 950A. I think Country Boy said something. My wife just ordered one because she needs it. Don't worry, I got you soon. Said, yup. Okay, let's see here. Said, Marlon, I found a laptop for $758.99, and it's the Asuda gaming laptop with AMD Ryzen 9 32 gigs of RAM, DDR5 2 terabyte SSD, and it's not dual channel, whatever that means. Oh, okay, that's not what graphics card does it have? Viper, what's up, man? How you doing? Make sure you guys give the stream a massive thumbs up, guys, if you are enjoying the show so far. How's the stream, guys? How's the audio? Is everything running smooth so far? This makes me happy. This makes me happy to know that everything is running smooth so far. He said, you ready for Ghost of Yote versus AC Shadows? Oh, yeah, that you already know, man. It says another person told me that GameStop store was making people join Pro just to pre-order. That's nonsense, dude. See, that's what's gonna make them go out of business. You know what I mean? That's gonna get a lot of those stores shut down because of that, bro. Like, you should not have to get I understand from an employee standpoint, they pressure them into getting people to sign up for Pro memberships, but bro, like, you should not have to do that. Like, why are you forcing people to sign up for a Pro membership? That's some shiesty stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's some shiesty stuff. Like, you should not have to sit here and sign up for a Pro membership just to get a Switch 2. Like, bro, I did not come here for a Pro membership. I come here to pre-order a Switch 2. That would piss me off. That's why I don't go to GameStop like that anymore, man, because every single time you call or you go to GameStop and you know, like, I can't even blame the employees. It's the management. It's the district, the GameStop district managers. You know what I mean? Like, they're the ones that are like, hey, corporate saying that y'all need to push this XYZ amount of volume of Pro memberships. And they do get commissions off of them. So it's like, bro, that's not some shiesty business, bro. You know, every time you call, thank you for calling GameStop. This is Benjamin speaking. How can I help? Do you want to sign up for our membership today? No, I'm not calling for a membership. How much would I get if I traded in Expedition 33? All right, give me a second. All right, so Expedition 33 looks like you will be getting about $35 store credit if you are a pro member, and if you're a non-pro member, you'll be getting $27.50. No, sir. See, that's how they get you. You know what I mean? That's how they get you, bro. He said that Naruto run in the Switch 2 pre-order made my... Yo, yeah, that joke was so funny, man. Like, every time I want to laugh, bro, like, I go back to that stream. Said, Marlon, pray for me, bro. I'm still trying to get a Switch 2 pre-order. Nuh-uh. No, Skillful. I thought you said you got one. I thought you said you and your wife got one. No? No? I thought you said you got one, bro. Oh, no. Really? So wait. So you weren't successful in pre-ordering? You weren't successful in pre-ordering at all? Like, you didn't get... I could have sworn you said that you were... you got one, man. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, no, Skillful. Okay, man. We're gonna have to try to see if we can get you one, man. I was under the impression that you already got one. That's crazy. Said Marlon Gaming Nation, it says that the graphics card is Ryzen 9 or... Oh, that's the integrated GPU. The 6080M is integrated. It's not a dedicated GPU. So that must be that must be a lower end laptop then, because yeah, typically it should say RTX or GeForce, and then it will tell you like 4060, 4050, or 4070 or something like that, or 3050 or whatnot. I said Marlon, country boy always be saying, but half the times not putting it to action. Oh, did you just... He just... Country boy, he just... Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. No. Whoa. Pat says, when is the PS5 showcase? So, Detective Seeds is an insider, and he's reporting within 1 to 2 weeks he will have some info on it. Oh, Lord. Over here, calling country boy out. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Skillful. We're gonna have to, man. I did not know you did not get one, man. So Skillful, did you try Best Buy? Did you try Walmart? And nothing. Target and nothing. Man, I could have sworn you got one, man. Good Lord, man. Never trust people online. Oh, Lord. Pickles World. You funny, man. I can't with you guys, man. Oh, Lord. Here we go. He said premium headphones at 500 was looking at Sony. Sony is really good. Sony makes some really good headphones. He says, don't you think... you will be able to walk into a store on June the 9th? Probably not. Not just yet. I wouldn't say June 9th. I don't think we're there yet. I mean, maybe. You never know. You never know. But I don't think so, man. I think it's going to be a struggle to get one of those things. Like, even after launch. You know what I mean? In store? Nah. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see if Nintendo improve the stock, improve on the stocks and stuff, but get more stocks, more allocation and stuff. But we'll see. But I remember Jake Randall saying that there's gonna be more to get on launch day. So we'll see what happens. He said, did you see that Split Fiction Switch 2 physical is on DL code for physical? Oh man. What the heck? I said prediction is 6 to 8 million consoles. Yo, shout outs to Maj. 6 to 8 million consoles. So I believe everyone that wants a console will get one. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. That is also true too. But I mean, the demand is getting crazy, man, because right now everything is sold out. Let's go. Maj again with another gifted subs, man. Shout outs to Maj. Going crazy. Going crazy. How much is that from Maj? I got to update the board, man. Let me see here. Let's see if I can update this. Let me see. Settings. Okay, let me update the board. Shout out to Maj, man. I appreciate you, bro. Maj again. What the yo? Shout outs to Maj, man. Maj, you're the real MVP, man. Coming through again with another gifted subs. He's like, let me show y'all boys how it's done. Maj again. Let's go, man. Everybody with gifted subs, make sure you go to the community tab, man. Make sure you go to the community tab. Shout outs to Maj, man. Maj out here putting in that work, bro. Thank you, Maj. Make sure you guys hit the like button, man. I appreciate y'all. It says people who got money don't talk about it, just make moves. Well, hey, man. Hey. You know, what can I say, man? What can I say? You know? What can I say? If you got it like that, then hey, then you got it. You know what I mean? Some people will sit there and drop the money right away, right? And then some people, hey, you have to wait, you know, a couple days or whenever they have it. You know, I don't know Country Boy's financial situation. I don't know if he have it right now to drop that kind of bread. But hey, you know, he said that he got me, so we'll see. You know, just have to trust what he says. That's the way the story goes, man. You know, some people don't even like, for instance, like Skillful is like, hey, look, bro, look up. I'm about to do something. And then as soon as I look up and I look back down, he drops it. You know what I mean? So everybody is different, man. He says, where is that dude with the 3K drop? Oh, come on. We already know that was all cap. We already know that was all cap.
Remy said for daddy.
Hey, yo, shout outs to my daughter, man. Shout outs to my daughter. Oh, that is so nice. Shout outs to my daughter, man. Hey, babes, you got that train going. You got that train going. Talking about 3K. Ain't no 3K. Ain't no $3,000 happening. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got the Mario bundle. Yes. Babes, how's the stream looking? How's the stream running? Ain't no $3,000, man. That's all lies, bro. Nonsense. Ain't no $3,000. That dude was capping like a big dog. But yo, Skillful is a man of his word. Skillful, Nola, Gaskin, there's no hope for you. Like those people are, and Phil Skip, those are the big donators of the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even talk. They just drop it. So everybody's different. You know, everybody's different. He said drop 3 million. Yeah, right. I don't know who's gonna drop $3 million unless they got that Chelsea Clinton money. Skillful says, this is why I said you never know what's going to happen on this channel. Stay tuned and lock in. See? That's what I'm saying. And anytime Skillful will be saying that, anytime, oh yeah, Kadarius too. But I'm talking about like people that over the years, you know what I mean? Like Kadarius just recently started, but he's one of the big donators too. But like people over the years, like Jose, Nola, Gaskin, there's no hope for you. TJ Robinson, those people are the big donate. I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of dollars. Like, drop $1,000. Like TJ Robinson, he will come in here and he will drop $1,000 and he will walk away. You know what I mean? And I won't see him for months. So, yeah, Country Boy has dropped a lot. Yeah, he has dropped a lot. No, I'm not taking anything away from Country Boy. Country Boy is a good dude. He'll drop $500. Like, I mean, he'll drop $200. Like, I mean, he good people, man. It says I got my Switch 2 pre-ordered. It said got $204 on it so far. Nice. Only need about 325 left for the whole thing. Nice. Like, for instance, I'm gonna just say, hypothetically speaking, this, right? Like, if Skillful comes out and say, hey, how much is the monitor? And then I'm like, hey, okay, the monitor is $2,200 with taxes. Within the next couple of minutes or less, that money is dropped. That's how Skillful is. I mean, same thing with the PS5 Pro. Like, bro, I didn't even ask. He can tell you. I didn't even ask. I just said, hey, look, I'm getting this PS5 30th anniversary, but I'm not going to be able to get the PS5 Pro right now. I just don't have the money to get both. And then I don't know if you guys remember, out of nowhere, he was like, say less. And then couple seconds later, the $757 was in my account, bro. In my account. Say less. In my account. So I'm telling you, everybody is different, man. Everybody is different. Skillful has blessed us. Even like recently, what was it? Babes, you remember, right? I think it was like a month ago or something like that. You say you don't believe me? Oh, okay. Ask Skillful. He's right here. If you don't believe me, he's right here, bro. He's literally right here. Like, he can tell you. Like, he literally dropped the $700. You ask him if you think I'm lying. He literally dropped the $757, the exact amount that I needed with taxes to buy one. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even remember the stream. I would have to do some digging and find the stream, but I'm telling you, that man dropped $757 without me even asking, with a drop of a hat. Recently he dropped, what was it, babes, $200 or $150 for us to go on a date night. I didn't ask for any money for date night. This man was like, yo, dinner is on me. You see what I'm saying? He was like, dinner is on me. So I know my big supporters, bro. I know the people who say, yo, they're going to drop the big bangers. They're going to drop the bangers. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yo, Evan, what's up, bro? Thank you for the $1 donation, bro. I appreciate you, man. God bless. Those are the people like Skillful, TJ Robinson, Nola, and all of you guys watching as well. You guys are the reason why the streams keep on going. You guys are the reason. You know what I mean? Skillful says the reason why I'm like that is because that's how God is with me. See? Exactly. That and this is something that my wife talked about. You know what I mean? Like, it's a God thing, bro. It's a God thing, because I don't even know Skillful personally. You know what I mean? He's just a fan. He just loves the content. And that's why I said it's a God thing. It has to be a God thing. And God speaks to him and be like, yo, drop this money, drop this, do this, whatever. Like, hey, that's just the way it is. I get to you, Ba. I got you, bro. But he said it's a God thing with me. He says, you just never know what God's going to do for you. He says, God has the ability to bless you at any moment in time. Straight up. Straight up. I love that way of thinking. I love that way of thinking. Man, you guys, wait, hold up. You starting a train? Oh, shoot. Country Boy is 25% facts and 75% caps. Oh, Lord. I quit, bro. Y'all on Country Boy's case right now. No one has to prove anything. That is true. Nobody has to prove anything, bro. If he say he got me, he got me. Shout out to Country Boy. If he say he got me, he got me. You know what I mean? So we leave it right where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all started a train. Y'all started the train right now. It's Hype Fridays. Let's freaking go, bro. Let's go. Steve says, hey, Marlon, it's Big Money Steve. I've been away for a while. If Country Boy pays half for the monitor, I will pay the other half now. Whoa! Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, Danchi. Yo, appreciate that, bro. No matter what you do or what people say, you are always given love and respect for what you do to you and others, my G. Thank you so much. Wow. Steve. I have not seen Steve in a long time. Steve said, if Country Boy puts half, he will put half. That, bro, that is crazy. That is freaking crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let me get to old boy's comment. He said, Marlon, don't. Okay, let me see here. Let me make sure I get to your comment. True. I hear you say true. And then what else? Them fake millionaires dropping hundos like under. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, bro. Yo, shout outs to Steve though, man. Steve is like, listen, bro, I'll drop half. And you know what? I'm gonna say this though. Typically, how it typically goes is somebody go first, and then it ignites everybody else, or it entice that other person to do it. You know what I mean? That's how typically it goes. That's typically how it goes. When people want to donate and stuff, somebody started off first, and then boom. So if Steve's drop, then I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But Steve said band for band, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Iceman, you know what? R.I.P. to Etika, because his rap name was Iceman Etika. That's crazy. Iceman says, Marlon, was you able to get the Switch 2? Sorry. He says, sorry. Wait, I missed something. He said, you doing some merch for Switch 2, like shirts? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some more merch. I'm thinking about getting back into merch. I said, Marlon, was you able to get a Switch 2? Sorry, it's been a minute since I've watched your sorry, work life. Hey, no problem. Yes, I've gotten one.
Make our own destiny.
I've gotten one. I've gotten it through I've gotten it through Best Buy. Iceman, I've gotten it through Best Buy. Said look like Split Fiction live action adaptation is in the works. I'm not surprised. Everybody trying to turn water into freaking wine. I'm not surprised. Great stream, Skillful. Love you, bro. Love you. Big up yourself. Hey, Skillful. I'm so happy you're here, bro. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the capture card, bro. If it was, and this is why I said, this is why I love some of our community, man. Our elite, I call them the elite members of the community. Elite members of the community stand by their word and support the shows no matter what. And I'm a firm believer in doing the right thing. And so, like I said, Skillful, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Because of you, Evan again. Man, what the heck? Evan, going crazy. Thank you, Evan, with the $1. Honestly, if it wasn't for you yesterday, I wouldn't be able to do the Days Gone stream. You know what I mean? Doing the comparison. Yeah, we were having some issues with OBS, but thank you so much, bro. You know what I mean? I just want to big you up, man. I always big you up. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, bro. Hype Fridays, man. Hey, we got to play the hype song because y'all just dropping donations left and right, bro. Let's get the hype song on the way right quick. Let's get the hype song right quick. Hold up. What the heck is going on today, bro?
Hey, this is for all them boys
Oh.
out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sunday pony, you need to get hype.
Hold on.
Hey, this is for all them PS.
Hold on, man. Hey, hold on. Let me pause the music real quick. Hold up, man. Hold on, man. We got to run it back. We got to get hype, man. It's Hype Fridays. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys
out there, man. Y'all know what time it is.
If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype.
Hold up. Nighthawk Afterburner supporting the show. Oh, wait a minute. Nighthawk with the gifted sub. Let's go, man. What is going down today? Another one. See how God works? You see how God works? Let me just say that. Let me speak this into existence. If it's meant for us to have the LG 45, what's it? Let me say it correct. If it's meant for us to have the LG 45 GX 95A monitor, then we'll get it. I'm gonna just leave it right there. If it's meant for us to get it, for our community, we'll get it in Jesus' name. Amen. We're going to leave it right there because that's how God works. Look at Nighthawk. I was not expecting that. Listen, bro. Thank you so much, Nighthawk. I was not expecting that, bro. Anybody with gifted subs, make sure you go to the community tab. I will be adding my Nintendo ID soon. Around the time before the Switch 2 drops, I will be having that for you guys so that we can all play and stuff like that. Wait, what's going on? Wait, hold on, man. Hold on, Maj. Hold on, man. Bruh, wait, what's going on today? Maj again. Okay, let's hit it, bro.
This is for all them PS boys out there.
Hold on. Let's go, man. Aaron Gregg. What? No, wait. Hold on. Lord Jesus. What's happening right now? We're getting blessed. Today, man. See what I tell you, man? When you put God first, he'll do the rest. Yo, Nighthawk again. Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness. Yo, thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much. Wow, dude.
We make our own destiny.
He said, run these likes up. Yeah, run the likes up, man. I appreciate y'all. He said, best stream in the game. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate that, man. Best stream in the game. Let's continue to grow, communicate, connect, and play games. Much love to you, Marlon, my G. Stay positive. I appreciate that. Let's go, man. Brothers Grimm says, skillful respect, not like that fake millionaire. Oh my goodness. Said, bro, what made you return the B4 for the G4? Well, the G4 is just significantly better, and I just wanted to get the B4. I just wanted to get the B4 so that people who are on a budget can actually get that. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why. You just entered the Discord. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, we got the Discord link there. So let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, the G4 is way brighter. Way better colors. I mean, it's way better processor. It's just a way better TV. So yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why, man. That's the reason why. So yeah, appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much for the gifted subs and the support today. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. I think I missed some comments earlier. I'm trying to get back up to some comments. Said run the likes up. When do you think we're getting trailer 2? Probably in the summer. CPT, probably in the summer. Probably close to the summertime. I think Aaron said something. Let me try to get to Aaron's comment. Oh, he said, yo, Caleb said, yo, Marlon, I found a 4050 RTX laptop and an AMD Ryzen 9, 6 gigs of VRAM. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do much on that. Maybe 1080p gaming is okay. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do 4K or 1440p or anything like that. Shout outs to Aaron, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for your support, man. I'm happy you guys enjoy the streams and everything. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to get the new LG C5. Oh yeah, the LG C5. Yeah, man. That's the monitor right there. You know what I mean? That's the monitor right there, man. The 42-inch one, a lot of people are saying like that's the best sweet spot for them. 42 inches is a bit too big for my desk. So yeah.
We will make our own destiny.
I quit.
Marlon, you a good person.
Hey, Evan, thank you so much, man. Yes, indeed, man. I have a good heart and I love people and I love Jesus. And I love what I do. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Say, oh, nice, nice you guys get out of here. And yeah, most definitely skillful. You already know, man. Oh, here goes Harsh. Oh, Lord, here goes Harsh. He said that fake millionaire disappear in thin air after that fake monitor donation announcement. Oh, God, I quit. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't with you guys, man. I quit, bro. I quit. I can't with you guys. I can't. Y'all not gonna let that go, huh? Y'all not gonna let that go at all, huh? Oh, Lord. We gonna keep hearing every stream. We gonna keep hearing about it. We gonna keep hearing about it every freaking stream at this doggone point. Good Lord, have mercy. I quit with y'all, man. I quit. He said Samsung coming out with a 3D monitor. Yeah, I heard that that monitor is like $2,000. Y'all ain't gonna let that go, huh? Y'all just not gonna let that go. I quit, bro. It lagged again. Is the stream lagging? Is it lagging again? It's lagging. I don't know why I'm not getting I'm lagging really bad. That is strange. So y'all say I'm lagging really bad. Lagging? That's crazy. And YouTube is not saying anything. What in the world? Let me refresh my page. Hold on. It keeps freezing. That is strange, man. That is strange. I don't know. It usually will tell me that it's dropping frames, but it's choppy. Really? Hold on. Let me see. What in the world? YouTube is not. It's strange, man. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is. Yeah, it is. It is. Yep. I don't know. It will tell me. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. What in the world? Yeah, guys. I'm gonna have to look into that and see what's up. I'm really. Is it still bad? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not good. Thank you so much, McCoy, for that dono, man. For that membership. Thank you so much for membering up. It's lagging really bad.